You will move ahead of us and follow my directions. This way. Immediately.
Hello everybody, this is Planet 360 here, and welcome to my new series where I review the Doctor Who B&M sets of 2020. Here we have the History of the Daleks set 1. This was the last one I needed to complete the line. This was impossible to find due to scalpers, but I finally have it, and I'm so happy about it. I decided to pick up 2 of them as they were the last ones left in the shop, and I also need them for an upcoming animation. As you can clearly see, there's a nice clear bit of plastic here that shows off the 2 Daleks inside. To the left you have the Doctor Who logo and the TARDIS, which again is the wrong TARDIS. I pointed this out on my review of the regenerated 4th Doctor and TARDIS. That's definitely Matt Smith's TARDIS. I thought they would have fixed it because maybe they didn't have the pictures when they made the regenerated 4th Doctor TARDIS. But they never fixed it, and I'm not sure why. On the side you can clearly see that this isn't Whittaker's TARDIS, although it kind of looks like it with the black call box sign. But as you can see, the handle is on the wrong side. On the other side of the box you have the Doctor Who logo again and the TARDIS. In the back of the box you have a lovely write-up on the story, the Daleks, and the 4 original Dalek props. You have the name of the set, the Doctor Who logo, what the set includes, and the TARDIS once again. Pause if you would like to read this. At the top of the box there's the Doctor Who logo, there's the name of the set again, what the set includes, and character online. Something I forgot to mention was the Gallifreyan text along the edges here, which was first introduced with this style guide on the 4th Doctor regenerated TARDIS. Something else I forgot to mention was the limited edition stickers. This time only the sets bought from B&M have them, and if you get them anywhere else online, they won't. Without further ado, let's open up the box and see these amazing Daleks. And here we have the 2 Daleks, and one of the first things I noticed was how shiny they are. I'll bring in the sound effects Dalek for comparison. Under the lamp you can't really see it, but these new Daleks are so much shinier than this one. I do have one of the original Skaro Daleks, but yeah, it's not in the best condition. I'm pretty sure they used the same paint that they used on the Silver Nemesis Cybermen last year. Apart from the difference in iris size, one of the most notable differences between these 2 Daleks is here you can see this one is labelled Dalek 1 and this one is labelled Dalek 2. This is like trying to replicate the original props that would actually be marked Dalek 1 to 4, which I really like that feature. I might make the other ones into Dalek 3 and 4. And like I just mentioned, you can see that the irises are different sizes now. On Dalek 1 you have the full white iris, and on Dalek 2 you can see it has a smaller iris. They did this in the 60s through a camera shutter that would close and let less light through, and it looks quite creepy, to be honest. One of the main differences between the earlier releases and the new ones is that now they use a lot more matte colour on the hemispheres. They also have a weathered base that makes it like it's been hit against the set during production, which I really like. They've also used this on the other History of the Daleks set, which I'll show in a later video. These Daleks have the standard Dalek articulation, so a 360 at the head, the eye moves up and down, and ball hinges on the weapons. Another difference I've noticed is that the dome lights on here are now more of a frosted colour, whereas the old releases were more clear. Here's a close look at the diorama at the back of the box. So as you can see, this is probably a printout or a 3D rendering of the Skaro hallways from the original story. As you can see, you have the iconic arched hallway that goes all the way back there. And I think that actually looks pretty convincing. And up in the corner you've got one of the security cameras, I believe, which is also really good. And I'm very happy I have this, especially considering I got 2 of them. Because now I can make a full 60s diorama, as quite frankly all these 60s Daleks do not fit on my 60s shelf anymore. Even though how amazing these Daleks are, there's still some quality control issues. If I bring in my other 2, you can see where the quality control issues are. So what you might notice immediately is that on this one here, you can see there's weird lines on the head. I mean, I don't know what it is or why they're there. To me it looks like the dome was scraped against something or was dropped when it was painted. And then also this one here, it seems to have someone's thumbprint in it. You can't see it very well on camera. Oh, there we go. You can slightly see it there. So it looks like the head was picked up whilst the paint was still wet. But that's basically it, apart from a few paint bleeds here and there. But it really doesn't bother me, because at the end of the day, these are 4 amazing 60s Daleks to bolster up my 60s army, and it's amazing. So overall, what do I think of these Daleks? Well, brilliant. I'm just so happy to have 4 new 60s Daleks, and it was well worth the money. The quality control issues really don't bother me, as everything else outshines it. The paint application, the detail, it's all just amazing. Personally, I think if you have the money and you come across one, you should definitely pick it up. Although it can be a bit hard considering all the scalping going on right now. It was so hard for me to find these, and I had to wait for a very long time. But now I have them, I'm so happy I did wait. I didn't give in to those prices on eBay. So that does it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and remember to like and subscribe to Planet 360 for the rest of this series. In future, I definitely want to pick up a couple more of these sets, but not immediately, as I don't want to become the thing that I hate so much, and I want to let other people get them. But when I do get other ones, I'll probably make some Science Division Daleks with some nice racing green paint applications, and a black Dalek from Curse of the Daleks. But anyway, like, subscribe and turn on notifications, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Hello everybody. Welcome to my new series where I review the Doctor Who B&M sets for 2020. Here we have the Daleks of